Welcome back to Finnegan's Garage. This is a special 5-part movie. If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, you're missing out. Go back and check those out. In the meantime, this whole thing is brought to you by the folks at Bling Sauce, Mickey Thompson Tires, and B&P Manufacturing. So far, we've been a yard sale. Oh God.
How did you still get it? Oh.
It's so small.
That's how our week has gone so far.
Yeah, pretty much every day's been like that.
Yeah, we got a slipper clutch that don't slip. On-track performance is horrible, but the street driving.
Breathe, Dave, breathe.
The street driving has been outstanding. Do you need a stretcher? Do you need me to carry you? Oh, there was a thud.
Yeah. He's like, how do you still get it?
They're not filming anymore. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Good shot.
Just watch the movie, because more of that, I guess.
Coming like a storm. I got my sword and my shield. Victory in my bones. A warrior never kneels. 'Cause I'm a gladiator and a shaker. Headed to the top, 'cause I'm a groundbreaker. I'm gonna fight, 'cause that's what I'm made for. I'm a gladiator, a gladiator, a gladiator, a gladiator, a gladiator. I'm gonna fight, 'cause I'm a gladiator. Gladiator, my bloodline. I was born for this. Welcome to the arena.
I fight for honor, I fight for principle. The passion I possess that makes me invincible. I know you ain't prepared for what you got to face. So if you're looking for asylum, it's the wrong place. Defeat never known it, I don't condone it. Weakness never shown it, I dismantle my opponent. It's in my DNA, it's who I got to be. Ain't nothing stopping me, fulfill the prophecy.
And a shaker, headed to the top, 'cause I'm a groundbreaker. I'm gonna fight, 'cause that's what I'm made for. I'm a gladiator, a gladiator, a gladiator, a gladiator, a gladiator. I'm gonna fight, 'cause I'm a gladiator. I'm gonna fight, 'cause I'm a gladiator.
I think we're doing good. They're still in D group, so.
Clutch and tunes, all that's left.
Okay, cool. I do, when we put the race tune in, I do want to drive it around. All right, so we're at the track. Car's basically turned around. All we got to do now is put spark plugs in it, adjust the clutch, and put the race tune in. And yesterday's drive was just like the day before. No major issues, no breakdowns. We did hammer a set of spark plugs though, because you can see what it looks like. It's all sooty, right? So we have this deal where around town, it won't go into closed loop mode because we're at like 1% throttle between stoplights. And so it will not correct for a base map that's too rich, which is how you end up with plugs like this. This is what it looks like when you cruise town at 11-to-1 air fuel. On the highway, the base map is all dialed because we went 300 miles with me pecking on the keyboard. That's fixed. Around town, when it's bucking and stuff, it's hard to work the keyboard to fix the base map. And so because it's not in closed loop correcting that, you end up with plugs that look like that instead of plugs that look like this. So those short and around town drives, that's what you practice at home and get your tune dialed in. It's hard to fix that here, you know, in the dark, and when your only goal is just to survive.
Yeah, it's day 3. Had some problems last night. We broke the cooling fan the first day on the big wheelies. So we went ahead and decided to change it yesterday so we didn't have to do it on the side of the road. Had a bunch of voltage problems on the road and melted down the fuse block. Kind of had to pick our way back to the hotel. As soon as it heated up, we would turn it on, let it cool down. It's going to kind of be a battle the rest of the way, I believe, here. So we're just going to try to keep at it today and try to make a good pass and get out of here early so we can take our time and get up to Gainesville. Yeah, our pass went really great yesterday. We really took a lot of power out of it at the starting line. We were afraid to wheelie again and didn't want to get stuck there with, we needed to get a one and done yesterday so we could get some food and some sleep. So it went real good. It went 876, and if we can back that up today, we'll be right back out of here.
We're doing good. They just called A&B Radial, so we still got a minute so we can take our time and double check, make sure we don't screw something up.
Okay. I was sitting here turning this going, oh wow, we got way too many turns in this. And then I forgot we were on the street last night. Everything's fine. Okay, perfect.
All right, so day number 2 of sick week yesterday was interesting. We went into day 2 feeling pretty good about it because we had one and done, really good pass the day before. Went out on the first pass and smoked the tire. I think maybe it was a little aggressive, maybe. And then on the next pass, I went up and I hurt my gear vendor in the burnout. I actually didn't hurt it in the burnout, it's just that it snapped in the burnout. I think I hurt it on the pass before. So anyways, we got that swapped over. We only had 40 minutes to make a pass, or 50 minutes, so the end of the day. And I didn't have a number to turn in, so it would have totally cost my spot. But ran back, got the gear vendor changed in like 15 or 20 minutes. It's the fastest Dad and I have ever done it. Got back in line and made a pass and went A to B, 678, 268 is enough to keep me in my position for the week so far. Hopefully, we can get a one and done and get on the road. So we got in at like 2 a.m. So I'm sleepy, I'm tired. That's why I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about right now, because I don't even know where I'm at.
Well, Jack and the Beast has made it. We're not in good shape, but we've got enough fixed on it that we can go ahead and roll through the beans and try to get us to the finals. The spring purchase on the right-hand driver's side had broken completely off and twisted the axle up, and the left side kind of stayed in two and bent the axle in. So with some help with some great guys at the track that helped me weld it, we twisted it back, kind of burned it in and tack welded it, not strong enough to really get on it hard, but enough to get me to drive and get through to where I can get a good repair to try to hit it on Saturday for the finals.
Hey David, how's it going? I'm doing good. So we haven't slipped the clutch once so far. We're hoping it'll slip today.
It seemed like it's dead hooking.
Yeah.
Which
registration for that
I guess good, but also not. Because it spun once yesterday and went down once, is that right?
March 22nd.
Yeah, it dead hooked the first round with no timing in it.
Which means you get to register an hour earlier than general registration. Once again,
This is the only car that rolls around with a scale for legitimate purposes.
Yeah, if I get pulled over, they're not going to believe by it. I'll be like, no, get under the car and see what I'm doing.
Check it out.
Yeah.
I think that they'll have other questions before you get to that point, but...
Yeah.
So, do you have a wheelie sensor in this now? Is that the deal?
Nah.
Oh, okay, I was wondering why it had no timing the other day.
We accidentally turned on 2 launch profiles,
Oh, you'll do that.
one on top of the other. And so we launched with -2 degrees.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a thing apparently.
Wow.
I didn't know you could do that, but we did it. Always finding new and creative ways to step on our dicks.
this is my 84 3/4 ton Suburban that has proven to be the most reliable hot rod that I've ever put together. Unfortunately, fortunately, the safety equipment on this precludes me from going faster than 1150, so we've been going like mid-12s all week. It just, any slip that's slower than 1150. Now the truck has been 1033 at 137 miles an hour in testing otherwise. It is nothing super special combination-wise. It's a stock bottom end 6-liter out of an 06 Chevy Express van, backed up by a 4L80E, a little 78 millimeter turbo, and an air-to-water intercooler. That's a recent addition that actually day one almost completely derailed the week. The core has a crack in it that I didn't know, and I was running it in running the water pump in the staging lanes, waiting for it to cool off, as you do. I was fast. Go to start the truck and it breaks the starter off. I'm like, oh, okay, that's weird. Looking the thing over, checking stuff. I don't see any puddles, whatever. And then I went to check the went to turn the air to water pump off and saw that the box where I put the ice in and stuff is completely empty. And there's no puddles under the truck. I'm like, oh no, I know what happened. So we pulled the charge pipe off and it's wet. Pull all the spark plugs out and it just dumped water out like about 1.5 gallons. Yeah, it wasn't great. Managed to get a new starter on it. It only chipped the flex plate and new set of plugs, started right up, didn't bend a rod. And like I say, it's day 3 and the truck's been fine. Went at 1278 at like 110 yesterday, which for this big thing, like anything over 100 miles an hour on that bench seat is just like, whoa, is wild.
Well, we made it to Orlando. It's not like we haven't been fighting with the car or anything, all sorts of starter issues, timing issues, spark plug issues, just the typical thing for drag and drive stuff. Made every sick week so far. This is our 4th. Drag week we've done twice so far. Every time we do it, we run quicker and quicker. We know what to do with the car, how to keep it running on the street and to keep it running at the track. It's a 1985 Pontiac Firebird. It's got a small block Chevrolet 355, 30 over small block, 2-bolt main motor. We try to run 10.5s with the car. We're fighting it, but we're getting there. If you're not really prepared for it, it's kind of a tough trip, but we're doing okay. We're holding in there. It's not a lot of sleep, but there is a lot of fun.
And we're replacing some head gaskets on the LS because that's apparently what we decided to do today. I don't know. It's great. So yeah, it's a 403 LS 4-inch stroke, 6.0, a little bit of nitrous. And we stood it up on practice day, on Sunday, I guess, whatever day it didn't rain. Yeah, Sunday. And I pedaled it, and I think it lifted ahead at that point. Just fault me the rest of the week. So we had a little bit of cooling pressure yesterday that I didn't like, and it kind of laid over a little bit. So decided today we just do it in the morning and knock it out. Normally this car is pretty flawless, so we're just a little bit off. We're just new on the fuel injection. I'm a carburetor nitrous guy, and we had that down for years. It's been 550s in the 8th, and 890s in the quarter, and we drive it like a grocery getter. We definitely like to party at the checkpoints. We do some burnouts. I mean, I think we've already done 6 burnouts this week, but yeah, so it's good. We come here to have fun. If you're not having fun, don't come. It's not work. I mean, you can go to work and make money. You can come here and spend money, have fun. It costs the same.
Clutch. Done. Tune. It's just the tune. Okay. Just the tune. Got it.
If you're curious, did you figure out the timing retard thing?
Well, the problem is, for whatever reason, when we launched yesterday, it thought it was in 3rd gear. It didn't reset. So I'm changing that so it knows it's in low gear when he starts.
Once I disable the clutch, it can't re-engage it for how long? You said 15 seconds? Oh, the default timer is 15 seconds, so it can't re-engage during that 15 seconds after I let the clutch out. Okay, he's basically saying when we let the clutch out now, after half a second, it will not re-engage anything associated with it, which is the launch profile again, for 15 seconds. Okay, so Pete's wondering what's engaging the 2-step now that we have this going. Those are our 2 issues. Me driving up, using the clutch to get to the starting line and having it pull timing every time I hit the clutch.
This is our competitor. This is #1 in A-gas. This is the guy we're trying to beat, and he has put a pretty good gap between us.
At 152, that will continue to lead our gasser category.
885. That car runs good, and it looks good. He's a hell of a driver too. It just toted the wheels and he pedaled it and went 885. So we have our work cut out for us. It's going to be tough.
What'd it run?
885.
Okay, good. All right, so there should be a 4-pin connector.
We decided to call it one and done with that 885 just to get on the road early. It's only noon right now, so we'll try to get through Daytona Beach traffic.
This is it. 4-pin connector, red, black, white, black.
Yeah, flip the 2 black wires if you can. If you get a flat blade screwdriver and pop the flat plate off of it, the orange or green plate.
Yep.
Gently pry that up, and then you can look down inside there and you can see.
On the. Oh wait, there's a bent pin. Wait, there's a pin not all the way in. What does that look like to you? See that one right there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's back.
There's a pin that's not all the way in.
The red one is back.
Yeah, the red one's not all the way in.
Oh, okay. Pop the cover. Which on the pin?
On
the pin is not penetrating like it should. Yeah, I can pull it out. It's not locked in. Push it in. Push that thing in there, and we'll see if it stays locked.
Okay. go this way or this way?
You can grab the pin with the needle nose. You can gently pull the pin into the connector too.
It still doesn't look like it. Is it all the way in?
Yeah, I think so. And I can't pull it out now.
Okay.
It's locked in there.
All right.
I think it's good now.
We can fire it up and put it in gear and see if we got that sensor working. We're getting ready to run. Car's pretty much ready to go. We're now trying to tackle the problem we had yesterday, which was when leaving the starting line, we, first run, yanked out way too much timing. Second run, didn't yank out any timing. And we're trying to devise a strategy for the car knowing when I'm shifting gears, when I'm on and off the gas, because the last couple of days, our drive shaft speed sensor hasn't functioned. And so our strategy for launching the car has been, hey, if the throttle position is 100% and I let the clutch out, hey, ECU, yank some timing. But the problem with doing that is when you're driving around the pit, every time you let the clutch out, it yanks timing and tries to kill the motor. So when I'm bumping up to the starting line and I'm using the clutch to get the car to the beams, it's trying to kill the motor. So we're trying to fix that without creating other problems. And I think we just found a pin in our connector for our drive shaft speed sensor that was kind of half in, half out. I think we fixed that, which means if we can get that working, then the ECU will know, oh, hey, the car is moving, don't yank timing, you know, that's good. So we're gonna jack it up, fire the motor up, put it in gear, get the wheels spinning, and see if the laptop can see that, hey, your rear wheels are turning via that speed sensor. That was complicated, but very important. Write that down. Man.
Nope.
All right, Ryan, it still doesn't work. We need to swap wires?
Possibly flip those black wires.
Okay.
Job harder while we are trying to attend to the driver and take care of the top end of the racetrack.
Now I'm gonna switch over.
We would appreciate that.
Try to. Okay, I heard a click.
Clicked, yep. Give this to you.
Okay, and I heard a click.
All right.
Okay, does that look like it's all in there?
Yep. Let me look in. Beautiful. All right, do that. Go in there. All right, now we'll run the car again. Okay, we're gonna try this again, right? All right, still not working, right? Didn't you say the gap was real big on that sensor?
Drive shaft sensor? Let me look.
How big should the gap on the drive shaft sensor be?
50 or...
I think it's...
They can be like really low.
Okay. The other day, somebody commented that it looked big.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, while we have a few minutes, please make sure you get out and about, see all the great sponsors that are here on.
Get a business card.
How about feeler gauges?
No, that's about the thickness of a business card.
Right now?
It's tight.
Oh, okay, cool.
Where's the sensor's bad?
Yeah, he's got 14.4. It's got voltage. Let's grab a sensor.
Yeah, let me go find them.
Okay.
Hi.
Do you have any drive shaft sensors?
No. That's everybody needs to. Let me confirm with Mike, but I've gone through that sensor drawer 17 times.
So Mike just called me while I'm out here running around trying to find a drive shaft sensor and said, we just had to swap 2 wires. Our drive shaft sensor's fixed. This will help us tremendously to see where the tires are hooking up, if the clutch is spinning, where the engine RPM is. This is huge for us. We need this. We haven't had it all weekend. I feel good about this pass. I feel good. We made a huge change on the clutch, I think in the right direction this time. And yeah, I know we've said this every day, just like we did when we were putting the car together. We're very close. We are very close. But we're gonna run an 850 today. You watch.
All right, so maybe just drive around the pits, make sure it's not gonna act stupid.
Let's do that. Yeah. Hell, we can go over the we can go over in the corner and try it if you want. Then we'll really know. Huh, it didn't stall, that's good. Yeah. Like work. All right, cool.
If you want, just park it for a second. I'll check the data.
This was two-step, and then went.
Yeah, it's pulled. Launch retard is in.
Then you look at TPS.
It turns off when you go above 2,500 RPM because you spun.
Did I pedal it? I might have got out of the throttle. Pete Harrell and I are down at the far end of the pits testing launch stuff because the way I'm driving the car is an issue. As you know, I lift off the gas to pull the next gear.
Right.
And so we are trying to figure out a strategy to make this thing leave the line, but then not retard timing on gear changes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why we can't go to the original way of doing it now, because it's not trying to kill the motor, right?
Oh, what was the original way?
The basic IO.
On the basic IO launch, once it releases, on the release of the clutch or foot brake or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a timed deal.
Yeah, because the only problem is that it would restart if he clutches it again, but that's okay. At that point, you probably a little bit of retard wouldn't hurt getting back going anyhow. You know what I mean?
During the run, I don't clutch it at all.
Right, but I'm saying if you spun or something and clutched it and had to save it or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I would, like he said, go back the other way and but I like the advanced tables because then I can set it has to see a certain RPM.
Yeah.
And then drop to recognize the shift.
Yeah. After today, we'll go testing and get something figured out. But for right now, I'm just wanting dumb and works.
Yeah, I like dumb and works. I don't want to count on me not screwing up as a driver and it not knowing what gear I'm in.
Well, I cover both those bases, dumb and works. So
Me too.
Good luck. Let me know how it goes.
I will keep you updated. Thanks, brother.
Okay. So do you see any reason not to do that now?
No, car drives fine.
Because it's doing fine.
Yep.
So let's just try that. Let me save that.
It sounded really lazy off the line.
Yeah. So, but we now have a functioning drive shaft speed sensor, so now everything's going to work.
That's very important.
Yeah. So we're good now. I feel good about this.
Cool.
We also didn't have a clutch that was slipping either, so we now got it slipped. I went out back, hit it, and it slips now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Party's at the shop tonight.
I'll be there. Sweet. I've never gotten to go there for that party.
Yeah.
I'm going. Hopefully, not at 1 in the morning. We hit the last checkpoint at 1 in the morning last night. And I was like, this can't be this checkpoint. It was nothing. It looked like a Target warehouse.
Yep.
The only giveaway was it had like 2 tents, but they said weird stuff like House of Color paints. And I was like, I don't know, man. I'm taking this picture, but I don't think we're in the right place. And then today, I'm like scrolling Sick Week, their page, and I'm like, oh, they had jet cars there.
Yeah.
They had jet cars firing fire for anyone that got there at a normal hour,
Yep, they did.
got a clutch that slips and a drive shaft sensor that sensors in a good way. It's gonna go.
865 or better.
Let's go 55.
That's just my prediction.
I like it. Solid. A lot of confidence in it. I like it. Come on, baby. Because the clutch slipped. I stayed in it because I needed to pass, but at least it launched finally.
9:48 at 1:42 for Finnegan.
We wanted it to do that. Yet all we've been doing is blowing the tires off the thing. So now we know where we got to go back the other way. I think we took too much bass out of it.
Yeah.
What was it? Half a turn of bass?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't want to lift. It slipped the whole way.
Yeah, I know. We can hear it.
We took too much off. The whole shot was fine. Probably too much slip in the whole
I
shot.
think we had too much bass out of it. I'd go back to the one turn of bass.
Yeah, let's put a turn of bass in it and put some counterweight on it.
A little bit of counterweight.
All
I think
the way
help.
down the track.
Yeah, I know, we can hear. I can hear you.
And unfortunately, I pulled the chute because up there I told myself I was going to because I didn't know what the shutdown looked like. So
that's fine.
We got stuff to do.
Yeah, we got time though. It's gonna be. They got to run all a C group before we run all run.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Awesome. Today I went to work and packed a parachute. All right. That run was good for a couple of reasons and not good for a couple of reasons. The reason it was good was our clutch finally slipped and the car left the line pretty decent. The problem was it slipped way too much down track and probably way too much during the whole shot. The good thing is we know how to fix that. We're pretty good at that. We learned that at Hot Rod Drag Week. So we're gonna turn our base adjustment up and we're gonna put some counterweight back on it. The next pass will be the one. Real quick, everybody, gotta stop the movie to thank our sponsors. As you guys know, B&P Manufacturing made the incredible trailer we're towing behind Blasphemi. Mickey Thompson tires, trackside support, and obviously the tires that are on Blasphemi. Bling Sauce, those people made the entire thing happen. They made sure we had enough cash to hire the film crew and make sure the entire story gets told. Also, they made Mike Finnegan's Burnout Kit. It's pretty sweet. As you guys know, I've not endorsed a lot of things in my life. The very first thing was WireCare's Ultimate Zip Tie Kit. The second thing was the Garage Gear lineup of tools at B&P Manufacturing. Well, now I have my own line of detailing stuff, and they are made for guys like me and you. Someone who doesn't want to spend all day cleaning their car, but appreciates a shiny one, you know, when it's available. The kit is pretty awesome. Retails for $89.95. You're going to get it for $69, and what you're going to get in this kit is very special. It's going to come, for the first 250 people, with a Finnegan Speed Marine hat. The first 2,500 of you are actually going to get an autographed hero card from yours truly. More importantly, you're going to get the products that are easy to wipe on, easy to wipe off, and again, professional results, amateur effort. It's going to start with Trim Sauce. This will restore and protect all the black plastic items on your ride. Speed Sauce, ultimate quick detailer right here. Whether you've just washed your car and you want to just anti-static protect the whole thing to keep the dust off, or your car's already dusty but not really dirty, you just want to quickly clean it, Speed Sauce. Interior Sauce, this stuff is epic because it doesn't matter if it's rubber or plastic or leather or cloth, this will clean and protect it inside of your vehicle. And finally, Tire Sauce. Now this is my favorite part. This will give you a natural gloss on your tires. Not super shiny, just natural looking. And it stays on the tire. It won't fly all over the quarter panels when you're out doing burnouts, which is important. And if you like that super duper shine, just put another coat on. It totally works. As a bonus, you're also going to get Secret Sauce. What is that? Ceramic coating. We all know that buzzword. This is going to come in your thing also. The only place you can get Mike Finnegan's Burnout Kit is at Bling Sauce's website. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Again, the first 250 people get an FSM hat. The next 2,500 of you are going to get an autographed hero card. Everybody's going to get the best that Bling Sauce has to offer. Now, let's get back to the movie. I'm taking this one with me. Smile.
Get ready for it.
At 150 for Finnegan. Ryan Goldstone has made a 655 pass, so Alex desperately wants a 6 here. .690 at 211 miles an hour.
Maybe lower the launch a little.
It didn't spin that bad.
No.
It acted like it didn't have enough power.
Lanes are still open. We have about 26 minutes remaining.
With the exact same time, slipping, but now it hooked. It picked the tires up off the line.
I can't tell. It felt like it laid over in first gear though. Is that what it was? All right, let's just lower the launch RPM then. That's the fastest change to make. We can get right back in line.
That'll bring the Ranger up next, left side.
You're out of gear.
Clear?
Clear.
Hey, what about taking the limiters off?
Yeah, just take the damn.
What if we let's just put them at the end?
Go at the very top.
Yep.
That's a lot. That's all your travel.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see how it does.
Getting down to where we have only a few ticks left on the clock.
Going again. This will be our third shot today. Changed the clutch. We took the travel limiters apart on the front end so they're not limiting so much. Track's a little hot, a little greasy. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we're gonna go give it a shot.
He will coast to a 14-second pass. He will turn in the 943 at 150 that he ran earlier today. That will have to suffice.
Well, the motor laid over. Something going on with this thing. It ain't happy. I don't want it to be hurt. You know, I don't hear anything.
Check all the timing curves and everything on it.
Yeah,
make sure it's getting.
I don't hear anything weird. Maybe it is something as simple as in the tune and the timing curve. You know. I need to drink a gallon of water and then I'll look at it.
Yeah, me too.
It could be a number of things. It could be suspension adjustments. It could be launch RPM. It could be PSI. It could be the tires. I don't know. The track. I mean, there's a lot of people spinning and not hooking right now, so I don't know. But we ran a 9:41, I believe today is our best time, or 9:45, somewhere in there. We'll have to turn in that slip and venture off to the next track. And pretty much the only chance we have right now is if the other guy brakes. And I don't want that. I don't want that for them, obviously, but you know, second or third would be good.
The timing spikes right there. A tenth of a second after I let the clutch out, it spikes to 21 degrees of timing. And it does that for just a split second. Oh my God, like not even a tenth of a second. And then it goes to 9. What's this dip here?
Well, that's weird because that's where that dip is exactly lined up with where the timing starts coming back in.
Right, it almost looks like if you took that and you brought the timing back here, then this would just go up and not have this. It's like this dip is here until you give it some horsepower, and then.
But The clutch is locked up back here.
So yellow's drive shaft.
Well, that's where the tires spin.
This is the tire spinning?
Mm-hmm.
So it should be here. So it's spun.
Yep. You know, it should go up and then arc over. And it's spinning pretty good.
Okay. So we have tire spin. Yeah.
Right where the tire hooks up is where the timing starts coming back in.
Yeah, the timing's
really weird.
And the timing's linear, but this has this, and then
Mm-hmm.
it sounds fine driving around. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. It's a tuning thing. I think I got like 5 minutes to turn this time slip.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only thing you could do is pull some more power out down here so it's not spinning so hard.
Yeah, it's only got 10 degrees of timing in it now. Yeah, down
Well,
here.
scratch that idea.
Down here, we're at 9. We're at 9 degrees of timing right now. Through here.
Dang.
I mean, we could pull more. I don't know what happens when you do, but we could.
Oh, yeah. Pete would know better than I would.
Yeah. I'm gonna call him and turn in one of these crappy slips.
It didn't slip on the gear change though.
That part of it, we're good.
Try to bring our car next or the year after.
Oh, you will have so much fun. Yeah.
But it's hard to get it from Germany, you know, like we have to build it first and then.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Very cost intense.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't even imagine.
But it's good to see you struggling as well, so keeps me motivated.
Yeah. Well, don't quit. That's all you can do is not quit. you know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, hey.
Especially with family.
Thank you for saying hi.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can I get knuckles?
Yeah.
Boom. All right.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
So good luck.
What's that one? 9 something. All right, 943, 948. Okay, so this is the better one. Are we car? Wait, what car are we? Are we 196? We are. Okay, so 943, 948. All right, we'll turn in this one.
I'm so bummed. I thought we had it. Like, I thought we had it figured out, and then it went the other way. Like, man.
No, but you got your 6, right? You want to do one every day? Dude, that's
Yeah.
that's badass, dude.
Thank you.
Sorry about your deal, dude.
It's all right. It's my fault. I didn't tighten the wheel.
I've done that. I did that months ago, actually, at a gas station. 2 blocks
Live and
from my
learn.
house.
Oh,
Won't ever
Wheel
make that
fell off.
mistake again.
that sucks.
It's the hard ones, dude. Those are the ones we don't
It's the
forget.
ones you don't forget. That's
Yeah.
all right, man.
Yeah.
It happens as part of
Those
it.
are the ones where you like want to kick. I was just trying to kick my own butt, and I physically am too tired to do that right now. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
How'd you do?
Not good.
Uh-oh.
What? What cut out in third or?
No, it laid over, so I got out of it. There's something going on with it. It's not physically hurt, but there's something in the ECU that is not happy about.
So it's just ups.
Yeah, it's above my pay grade right now. I'm like, it's got boost. AFR looks fine.
TPS 100.
Yeah.
I did my job.
I did my job. Yes. So I'm like, whatever's going on back here with the beep boops, dude.
Who's beep booping? Are you beep booping?
No.
Another-
Well, okay, maybe I might have done it.
Oh, no.
Oh, you no. Okay. Off the record, are you beep booping?
Occasionally, you know, when I'm
But that's
desperate.
not-
When I'm desperate, I do. Anyway, mostly Pete's been beep booping, but
Okay, I was gonna say you need somebody to blame on the beep boops.
But poor Pete's beep booping 7 cars right now, and then I roll up and I'm like, hey, this is what I think was happening, and it's probably not correct what I'm thinking. So he's kind of going off when I'm telling him.
He didn't give you a beep boop. He gave you an like
Yeah,
a
he,
dial-up.
probably, he probably went, yep, good luck, Mike, and just walked away, you know?
Yeah, over there I was telling myself what I did, and I was like, yeah, I just shattered the tires. It didn't spin. You know what? I had all the drive shaft speed, so I was totally wrong. So I told myself wrong earlier, which sucked. And then Craig Rubner, that's with us, he just wants to go fast, so he's like, give me the up arrow, and then it comes back, he's like, I whipped my rear end out. And I'm like, dude.
You wanted it.
You
You
wanted
got
power.
it.
Rip the rear end out.
So I beep boop, not really. I guess it broke the third member, but he told me initially that I broke the whole whole housing and this, that, and the other, and I'm like, oh no.
No, it's like a opinion.
Yeah. All right, well, that's not so bad.
Yeah. Okay.
He'll
Been a great week.
Yeah. As long as we finish.
Yeah.
At this point, that's all I got left. I think I'm losing to a Volkswagen, and I'm like, just get to the end, Mike. That's all I need.
That's
You
a
have
win.
one last
Hey,
shred of dignity.
but to be fair,
Yeah, that's it.
to be
Hold on to
fair,
it.
people forget how important that is.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
I ain't forgot.
Volkswagen.
I forget until I don't do it, and then I want to kick myself.
Yeah, until she's walking up there like, oh, I suck.
I literally
I'm
said
like, you
that
just
probably
won a six for the third
from
day in a
here
row.
to the tower.
She said
I
she
said
sucked?
You're horrible.
I said I
That's it.
sucked.
She says that every day.
I said I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to tune this car. I was really not in a good mood.
That's what cars do to you, though.
Yeah.
They make
And then
me
they give
question.
you one little shred of, ooh,
That's
something.
what.
It's like gambling.
And you have to come back.
Yep.
You know, just put the needle back in there.
That's what I was doing yesterday morning. I'm like, why am I even doing this? This thing's stupid. I just want to go home. And then yesterday, I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
Uh-huh.
And then my car rips itself in half. I'm like, well, Maybe it's not so awesome.
It'll feel better tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel good now. I got some sleep.
I need to pack my thing and get on the road, so maybe I get an hour. We start late tomorrow, though, so that's good.
Thank God.
11.
Good. I want a hot, greasy crack. Let's track, not crack.
You want hot,
Track.
greasy crack? I
Track.
heard that.
It's a TR.
It's getting weird here,
TR.
guys.
I'll see y'all
I
later.
thought he said crack, too.
Yeah,
Good
sorry,
luck.
guys. I was never here.
Today was make or break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no, you
With
can't.
that guy running at 80 today.
Yeah. Unless he breaks, we're not getting this deal.
Hey, how we doing? I'm sorry I'm not late.
Not late yet. You were close.
I was not intentional, I promise. There was the thing that looked like a Target warehouse.
Yep.
And
And then
then,
the pub, Charlotte's Web pub. Yep, that's it.
okay.
There you go.
How long are we driving today?
Hmm?
How
That's
long
not bad today. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it.
Me neither. I don't want to know.
It's a couple hours though. Yeah.
For normal people, or how about for a guy like me?
For you, 5 or 6.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. I'll see y'all.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too. 178. Less than yesterday, right? Yeah. Awesome. The last pass, it left, and I aborted it because I was like, there's something wrong, you know? I made it to the top of first gear and just got out of it because it just wasn't accelerating. Oh, that's funny. I mean, it's not, but I'm sorry. All right. Thanks, Pete. Yeah. I think the guys told Pete everything was fine. I just told Pete everything's not fine. So Pete's turning around and coming back to plug into the laptop to look at the tune for the motor he just built. And I hope to heck I haven't done anything wrong to the motor he just built because he did a really good job.
So it hits the tire, time it comes out, or it spins, right? It probably tries to stick the tire at some point, and the G comes back up. It's still not where it should be, obviously. But then it just noses over.
Then it noses over. That's what I'm feeling.
Right. When it obviously should be pulling harder there.
Yeah. Yeah, because like the engine RPM dips and then comes up.
I just don't know if I believe those numbers.
Which ones?
The fuel numbers.
Oh, like maybe the O2s aren't.
Something doesn't make any sense here. Like, why does it all of a sudden need that much more fuel and the G-meter tanks at the same time? Okay, so look here. The fuel flow at basically the same spot right here. 67, 67, 16, 16.
200 more pounds.
21, 200 more pounds.
Damn, that's a lot.
I mean, that'll kill it.
Yeah.
But like, why is it doing that?
Yeah. So, how confident are you in the base map? What if we just turn it off? Raw dog it.
You can. I'm not at all confident.
Okay, then we won't do that. All right, we will trust the technology then. Yeah, because like, so this is this morning.
Yeah, see, let me look
It's
at.
still got that hiccup, even this morning.
I had already changed the map, added fuel to compensate where it was adding some earlier. So if anything, it should be adding less.
Less, because you had already done it.
But I've already, yeah, exactly. So like, why is it?
Fuel flow is 1140 in the top of second here.
Okay, well that corresponds with this, the pass from this morning. That's similar. But it's still 200 pounds different than what we just did.
Yeah.
Which is a ton.
Yeah, it's flooding it.
Yeah.
Which makes sense why it laid over.
Yeah. That's what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Now the question is, why? It's not like we got a dyno where we can.
Or do we? Kevin Smith got a dyno.
Kevin's having a party tonight.
Do you want to dyno the motor in front of 100 people?
Ruin their party.
We could. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, just at least see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Let me call him.
I'd rather do that than like.
I'd rather do that than go to the track tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know.
Just turn it off and nuke it.
Yeah, let's not do that. All right, I'm gonna call him. I love this plan. It's exactly what we should do: is dyno it in front of 100 people and ruin their party.
Spectator sport.
It really is. We can start taking bets. How much does it really make? Can I ask for a small favor?
What's that?
Can I completely ruin your party? Come there and dyno my car?
No, that'd be great. That won't ruin the party.
It's doing this weird thing where it's adding 200 pounds per hour of fuel when it shouldn't be. And,
oh gosh.
Yeah, it's just drowning itself, and we don't know why. So we're like, let's just find a place to dyno it. And I'm like, well, we got to go to Kevin's anyway.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, I don't know what time we'll be there, but we're gonna leave probably in the next 40 minutes.
All right, well, we'll see you there.
Thanks, dude. He said, hell yeah, let's do it.
What?
Do what? We're gonna go dyno the car at Kevin's. Because we don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but it's basically, you have the fuel map, it's in closed loop, everything's fine, it's dumping 200 pounds of fuel in it that it doesn't want.
When it's going down the track, it looks lazy. Like it
Yeah.
looks.
Oh, it drives lazy. Yeah, yeah.
So like the tendency is, all right, well, let's just turn that off. It's probably gonna fix it, but like it may burn it right up.
Yeah. Yeah, we turned it up and it needed a little bit of that fuel, maybe not all of it. We just melt the Hemi for no reason. So instead we put it on the dyno, controlled circumstances, take the driver out of the equation, and
right, let's see what happens.
Yes.
And take bets with 100 people at Kevin's shop about what it's gonna put at the tires. Because I don't know, why not? I'm not even bummed now. Let's go. This sounds fun. Yeah.
Pretty good right there. That's how you do it.
We come from Orlando to watch the Sick Week cars. We've just been cruising with them in our 30 Model A. Just enjoying the show.
What's up? I am Booster Boy Kyle. We are out here in our 1,000 horsepower Turbo Odyssey minivan. We just made it to the first checkpoint of day 3 here, and it's really cool to make it this far because we had some issues along the way. The first day, the van was running great. We made it all the way through, pretty much no issues, but then the second day, didn't have as much luck. We ended up having to change the clutch in the van, dropping the transmission. We had an alternator seize up. We had a small issue today as well. We had to put a new transfer case in our van, and after we got that fixed up, we hit the road, and now we're over here. We left today with a 10.7 at the drag strip, which ain't too bad for a Turbo Odyssey. What I really love about these drag and drive events is just being out here with like-minded people, seeing a ton of badass cars go down the road, pulling trailers. I mean, you don't really get to see this every day, so to see a full-blown pro mod just cruising down the street is really cool, and you know, it's just something everyone can do. Even if you're not a super fast guy, there's a lot of slower cars here that just love to cruise, but it's just a bunch of like-minded people hanging out, having a good time, and driving drag strip to drag strip. And you can see like everywhere they go, they pull a crowd. It's just awesome. So I just love being a part of it.
996 average. We have a 954 average. And Matt Donovan has a 965 average. So we're ahead of Matt by a bit, by 10. Jeremy's ahead of us by half a second. Mathematically, if you went 850 the next 2 days, maybe it happens. I don't know.
Yeah, but all it would take is the shit work
Yeah.
What's this on the right?
Something that needs help. Why don't you pull over?
That's the camera.
Yeah. What's that there? Pull over.
Yeah. But now the O-ring won't go back in, so we're trying to,
Yeah.
we're going to silicone it. We don't have a silicone.
I got silicone.
Do you?
Yeah. Want some?
You want silicone or you think this will work for now?
We almost got it here.
We got little pieces of duct tape just to hopefully hold it till we can flip it over. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. I got gaff tape.
Yeah, it could have been worse for sure.
Dude, you talked to Nick Taylor? Into a
Oh,
ditch,
yeah, what
bro.
What?
Wheel came off.
He forgot to tighten his wheel.
No.
Yeah. See, what's gonna happen now is when you go fast tomorrow, dudes are gonna be like, "What's up with that?
Yeah.
I got to do that."
Next race, everyone will have duct tape
Yup.
on their valve cover.
You'll be under with a.
How you guys been running?
That was a fourth pass we did today. We went 878 at 157.
Nice.
Getting better for sure.
Goals.
This thing's clean.
Yeah.
Well, it was clean until we just.
I'm looking on this. I won't go on that side.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah,
really
man.
appreciate it.
Good seeing you, Cameron.
Yeah, you
We'll
too.
see you down the road.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
Good luck out there. How you doing? Sorry. All right. No, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Hey, thank you. Thanks, dude.
Second checkpoint, day 3. Hopefully get done here, make it to our motel, and go tear some stuff up tomorrow in Gainesville. We've been pretty uneventful for us. Had to help some people on the road here and there, but pretty uneventful for us.
Absolutely.
This is Hoodhouse Farms Creamery Ice Cream, and I'm a local here from Palaca, Florida. This is the 4th year for the Dragon Drive Sick Week 2025. Every year they've been here. When we haven't really seen any of the A group yet, Finnegan or the Taylors or any of those. We're glad to see them go this far. We want to see them go all the way.
What'd you think about this thing? Sorry about that.
getting close. We're getting close.
Man, we're rooting for you, bro.
Thank you.
Man,
Thank you.
how's it going?
It's going good, actually.
Dude.
You know, we're not going as fast as we want to go, but the drives on the street are going good. You know, we're not really having any problems there, so.
It's crazy you made it this far here.
Love it. Toes easy and
Light.
yeah. Yeah. There's an easy up in there, like down the
lights.
Like the whole bottom half of it underneath is all storage. So
Really?
there's a folding table up there. Yeah, we're about 40 miles away. We're about to hit the road again.
Okay.
You sleeping in the truck?
Yeah.
Sorry to wake you. I'll see you when we get there.
Okay.
All right, later. Poor Pete. Go to the hotel and come back in the morning, or do it right now? Well, let's get some sleep. We'll come back in the morning then. All right, another successful day behind the wheel. Hit both checkpoints. Late as hell. Didn't get the ice cream. Didn't see the alligators. No jet cars. But we did make it to Kevin's shop in time for Kevin's party. From what I hear, lots of burnouts happening. Cops have already came and left twice. Racing tomorrow starts at 11 a.m., not 9. We want a dyno because something's going on with this thing. It's not hurt, but something's going on with the EFI and it ain't happy. So we'd love to figure it out here before we go to the track tomorrow because we'd like to go faster tomorrow.
We need to.
We kind of do. We're in second place now.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Right, we're in second place.
We left day one in fourth. Yesterday we left in third. Today we left the track in second place. So we are getting faster every day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Not
by
bad.
much.
3 cars in our class.
Oh, there's Kevin in his burnout car. Let's go watch Kevin do burnouts.
All right.
That was rad.
We got here just in time.
That was awesome.
Holy crap. Whew. I can see why they called the cops.